You've obviously been working with the Warner family on this case and trying to get answers for them. So, wish you can tell us, what has this investigation, where has it brought you?
So, well, let me just tell you what I've done. And I'll tell you that'll tell you kind of where it's brought me. So, we reinvestigated the entire case. We interviewed all of the witnesses. There were a couple of witnesses that didn't want to talk to us. They were obviously on the other side. I looked at all the documents. We did some drone searches. We've looked at text messages, some documents that have been filed with the court, some other documents. Reviewed the statements that were made by people, and where it's brought us is Dale Warner killed his wife.
And a lot of messages tonight, while people were speaking, it seems like Dale was the target, even if he wasn't mentioned by name. And many people think he knows more than he's letting on, or, has something to do with Dee's disappearance, of course. So what is your general consensus about what Dale's involvement exactly was?
Yeah, so I'll be releasing about 90% of the evidence on Mother's Day. That's what I told everybody tonight. That's what I'm going to do. I want to make sure that we keep the focus today on Dee, remembering her, and pushing for justice for her. But Dale's story was that they had a fight the night before. They were home alone that night. Then after their fight, he gave her a massage on the living room floor. She fell asleep. He put her back up on the couch. The next morning, he leaves at around 6:30 a.m. to go work the fields, and never sees her again. None of that matches up with any of the evidence, so his story just doesn't hold water. He was asked a few times afterwards, well, where is she? Well, she ran off. She went to Mexico. She went to a few different places. None of his excuses hold up. The evidence from his cell phone, from her cell phone that night, from the text messages that night, from the witnesses that have seen this escalation of violence at their home, all of that points only to one place, and that's to Dale.
You've clearly spent a lot of time with this family. You've gotten to know them better throughout this time, this really difficult time. So what have been some experiences that you've been able to share with them?
Well, it's strange. So you get involved in these cases, and you really get to know and care about the people that are involved. And just like me and just like you, there's a little bit of good and a little bit of bad in all of us. But these people are genuinely good people, hardworking. I have a much better appreciation for who makes our food up here. They're working at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they work all day, right? And they do it every day of the week. These cows don't sleep, and that food that they grow, that has work every single day. And so these people don't work, you and I don't eat. So they're great people up here. Really, the heart and soul of America is up here. And it's just a tragedy what's happened to this family. And it's my goal to find what happened, and I did. And now we're going to get some justice. No problem.
Is there anything else you want to add or want the public to know about this?
No, I appreciate the public support that we see here, and the media support. We can't move these cases forward without your support, right? This is a critical part of it, because there are thousands of cases every year that go cold, right? That don't get the attention, don't get the press. The fact that you're covering this is an important thing for the justice in this country. Without you here, these cases go cold. So I appreciate you and this community. All I do is collect the information. I didn't see anything. I didn't witness anything. All I do is gather the information, put it together. But you can carry that message, and I appreciate that.